Hello and welcome back to GoodShip. It's me, Jed, your trusted cruise ship travel guide, and today I'm going to be updating you on the P&O and Carnival Australia merger. Since the announcement, there has been more details released about how the consolidation of P&O Australia will look. P&O Australia is a much-loved cruise line that has seen many years of operation in Australia, New Zealand and the Pacific Islands. Australia's cruise line was born from the Peninsula and Oriental Steam Navigation Company in the early 19th century and up until 2024 was operating successfully as its own brand. Fast forward to today and P&O's parent company Carnival Corporation has announced plans to sunset P&O and merge the fleet into Carnival Australia's operations. Pacific Adventure and Pacific Encounter will be joining Carnival Splendor and Carnival Luminosa Down Under. Sadly, Pacific Explorer will leave the fleet in February 2025. Management at Carnival Corporation put the move down to the strategic reality of the South Pacific's small population and significantly higher operating and regulatory costs. Furthermore, Christine Duffy commented that I want to assure everyone that while there is going to be a change for the brand name, we are going to continue operating the P&O cruise ships post the conversion in March the way that we do today. The Carnival president went further to say,
"What won't be changing is the experience that our P&O Cruises Australia guests have come to love from P&O Cruises. The fun theme cruises, our 80s cruises, as well as the specialty dining and other partnerships we have."
You will also notice when searching for itineraries on P&O's website post-March 2025, cruises are labelled operated by Carnival. This echoes Christine Duffy's comments about how the new operation will be run. And if you keep an eye out on P&O's social media, you will also notice a raft of comments made by the official P&O account that outlines the future operations of the fleet. So what we can expect to see is the removal of P&O branding altogether, renaming of the vessels to Carnival Adventure and Carnival Encounter, and furthermore guests will have access to the Carnival Hub app and loyalty program. As sad as the retirement of the P&O brand is, I would have loved to see a complete transformation of both Adventure and Encounter. Ideally, this would include a fresh livery and total funship makeover. However, the reality couldn't be further from this, and instead, the P&O ships will operate in a sort of branding limbo, reminding guests of the past, but at the same time, not fully embracing the future of cruising in the Carnival Australia fleet. It also drives home the fact that this merger really is about creating economies of scale and capturing revenue. These changes are not customer service driven at all. But as Carnival is a business, I understand the need to create these efficiencies and pursue profit as well. This is definitely a kick in the guts to Australian cruisers, as we have traditionally experienced the major cruise lines' less desirable older ships, and in the case of P&O, a fleet of old hand-me-down cruise ships from other cruise lines. So I had a glimmer of hope that maybe, just maybe, Carnival was going to fully invest in the Australian market with the full transformation of the ex-P&O fleet. However, this is not the case, and what we have here is simply cost-cutting. Even though Carnival was essentially competing with itself in Australia with dual brands, I am concerned that the consolidation of the Australian operations will also drive fares upwards, but only time will confirm this. It certainly is an interesting time in the history of cruising in Australia, and I'm waiting with curiosity to see how Carnival handles the integration of P&O in the coming years. In saying that, I really hope that P&O is celebrated and given the proper send-off it deserves. P&O's last itineraries wrap up at the end of February 2025, along with the retirement of the much-loved Pacific Explorer. So, what are your thoughts on the Carnival merger? Are you sad to see P&O go, or excited for the future under the Carnival brand? Let me know in the comments below, or you can also reach out via Instagram.
So that wraps up my video for today. Thank you so much for stopping by GoodShip, and I look forward to seeing you in the very near future.